Twitch soon. Ah. What's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Um, so I don't know who the official first person is here today, because Ben Chen, I saw you were actually in the chat before I went live. I didn't know you could do that. And then Wolf was the actual first person to show up once I actually did go live. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, guys, it's awesome that you get here so fast. Brian, I duped my 4-star Hulkbuster out of premium 3 days after duped my 4-star out of premium. Dude, Zach, your premium Hero Crystal luck is on fire right now. Ready to follow you on Twitch, Brian? So many people just followed me. Guys, I uploaded that video and I was at 47, right? Let me go and hit refresh right now on my my Twitch page. Where is it? 91 people already. 91! What? Unbelievable. You guys are incredible. Twitch, but why? It's just so much nicer over there, man. There's so many cool things we can do. I'm not gonna have to worry about copyright stuff as much. I can show a little YouTube clip here and there. Yeah. Am I the only one that can't watch this on my phone? You might be, because I haven't heard anyone else say anything about it. Follow Brian as soon as I saw the video. Thank you, man. Pro Gamer, thank you very much. What's going on, everybody? I should be grinding right now, guys. I don't have much time to waste here. Been waiting for more than 10 minutes. Nice, Ben. Yeah, I saw you type something out before the stream even started. Does anyone know if the AQ changes are just going to be a new season? It's not going to be a new season. I'm almost positive of that. I mean, they didn't announce that officially, but they didn't. They also, I think they would have said if it was going to be a new season. So yeah. Hit up the tweeter. Yes, I should hit up the tweeter. Get on the grind. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. All right. You're right. You're right. Let me hit up Twitter real quick. Brian, I got a tier 4 skill catalyst from map 2 quest crystal. Dude, that is amazing. Nice. Give me one sec here, guys. Please read. I have generic awakening gem. Should I use it on Scarlet Witch and try to clear Realm of Legends before update? I don't have Star-Lord. I don't think Realm of Legends is any rush. Don't worry about it, man. It's not anything. It's not a big rush. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. I mean, you could still use it if you wanted to, right? Like, I still think she's gonna be a decent champion after the update, but I don't think it's a big rush, man. I think things are gonna get easier in time. So it's not like now is your only chance ever to get through there. Not even close, man. Not even close. You see the story of a guy on Twitch who died during a 24-hour live stream? That happens. That does happen, man. You gotta do it right. You gotta do things right. That's why I try to be as healthy as I can outside of doing some ridiculous things, right? All right. It's unfortunate when that kind of stuff happens. But that's why I also don't like drink any energy drinks or anything like that. If I'm gonna go to sleep, if I'm gonna pass out, my body will just let me pass out, I guess. All right, dear at Marvel Champions. Oh, I just thought of something. Maybe this isn't the best tweet ever, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Hey, what do you think the cutoff for Dormammu is gonna be? The chat wants to know. P.S. I am now live. Good enough, guys? I don't think I've ever asked him what the cutoff was for anything. Did you actually eat a 6-foot sub by yourself, or is that an inside joke? I don't know what that was, man. I just felt like typing that out for some reason. Yeah. It really had no meaning to it. I don't know. This is good. Good enough. Trying to get blocked? What? That's not bad, right, Frojo? I'm not trying to get blocked. Now you got me worried, man. Should I delete that or something? Nah, I'll be fine. Brian, I followed you on Twitch. Nice, man. Thank you. Would I rank 4 next? Colossus or Classic Daredevil? Both are duped. Classic Daredevil, man. I would go Classic Daredevil for sure. Alright, let me get this bright screen off. There we go. Much better. Okay. Brian, do you know why people can know the next rerun feature champ even before the official announcement? People are probably doing data mining and stuff like that. I kind of wish people wouldn't do that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's never going to stop, right? Happens in every game. Let me hit up Alliance Quest real quick first. Because, yeah, I think I'm holding things up here. Not too bad. There's a bunch of nodes up at least. Okay, good. But I can clear out this side over here. Tachi's the name. Don't wear it out. Edgar, what's going on? Yo, Brian, man, I got a different name on Twitch, but the same profile. Don't forget me, bro. All right, got it, man. The pictures are easy for me to remember. The pictures are almost easier for me to remember than the names. I mean, initially at least, right? Eventually, I learned your guys' names and stuff like that, but yeah. Wait a minute, picture on Twitch. I'm not even gonna see your picture on Twitch, but just tell me that you're yeah, just tell me that you're you on Twitch. I'll relearn everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. It's gonna take me a few days, but I'll learn it all. What's up with that gear stuff? Never seen that. That's something in like the Chinese version, right? Nobody knows if that's what's coming to our version or not. It could. It could. It might not. I don't know. I'd be psyched for it. I'd be pretty psyched for it. Whatever kind of customization that they add, I'm happy about. I love customization stuff in any RPG that I'm playing, in any game period that I'm playing. I'll get back to reading the chat a bit more once I get out of Alliance Quest here, but I think this is day 5, so yeah, I want to pay attention a bit. Love my phone, but also hate it. What phone do you have anyway, Dachi? I don't know if I've ever known what phone you have. Okay, since that was too easy, Classic Daredevil or Jane Foster, she's duped also. I would still go with Classic Daredevil. Jane Foster's fun. She's gonna be fun in the update, but still, I would still go with Classic Daredevil. Posted some pictures on my Twitter of the gear. Maybe we'll take a look at that. I'm not sure. I do want to spend a lot of time in the arena tonight. So we'll see. Send charge report. Okay. S7 edge. Okay. Don't you do this to me, Magic. I forgot you have limbo. Gonna miss that, guys, with Doctor Strange. It's so easy to stay alive. There's like no fear of death unless I make such a big mistake. But I'm still just gonna be able to run through here with Ultron. If you have Twitter but never use it, do you still have a Twitter? Sort of. I don't think it goes away, right? But I know what you. I think I know what you mean. Like, if you never use it, do you actually have it? Oh, what am I doing? That was her level 3? Why did I not realize that was her level 3, guys? Well, that was stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Well, let's get in there with Ultron. And, you know, finish things up. If a tree falls in the woods kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking about Twitter too much. Limbo. Alright, good. I didn't want to make that same mistake again. I should let her hit me down to 50% here and heal up a bit. If I make a mistake here and actually end up losing more life, I'll be pretty upset, but I think I can gain some life. Come on, one more hit, one more hit. There we go, processing. No, alright, so we ended up about even. I was so close. Ugh. Ten strats, Brian. I must say, letting the magic get off for level 3, therefore making her think you're a bad player, and then going in with Ultron finishing off. Yeah, it was all strategy, guys. It's all strategy. That's all it is, you know? Brian, if there's a real estate, is there a fake estate? Whoa, dude. You're blowing my mind right now. Okay. Ultron it is, again. We all 4 difficulties done? Nice. I'm very close to finishing up beginner. Still saving that master for completion, coming right up. This is actually going to be kind of an annoying fight without Doctor Strange. I'm so used to having Doctor Strange for this one. Focused. Eh. Ah. Ugh. Wasting too much time. Has so much time between landing a hit. I tried to get a medium attack in there, but it did not go off. Okay, that should finish it. Jeez, what a long fight. Yeah, don't forget about Assassin, iMac. I do a lot more damage at the end there. What map cycle do you do in AQ? Right now we're doing all map 5, but we're very soon going to be doing map 6 in there as well. So probably like map 5, map 6, then 3 more map 5s, and then on the off week, all map 5s, something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't think my alliance is either. Alright, look at my last comments. Dachi Dachi Shovel, what do you got, man? What do you got? Brian, did you know Mike said on March 1st you can only hoard up to 500 crystals? Did he actually say that, or is that just like a rumor? If you got a link to it, I'll check it out, but I haven't seen anything like that myself. What happened if everybody in the world farted at the same time? We'd achieve world peace. I think. I don't know. Brian, I just need 3.5k more 5-star shards and we'll be able to get 5-star featured. I really want a featured champ. That'll be fine getting any 5-star champs I like to play with. Storm, Jack, Star-Lord. Yeah, man. Good luck. Definitely let me know how it goes. Definitely. Managed to pull off the double Ultron regen after this, from Storm after the poison path. Nice, man. It always feels good when that happens. Okay. Let's see. Who is this again? Is this Vision? I don't know. Let's just go in with Ronan here. It is Vision. Okay. Thought so. It's this Vision. Ugh. This Vision is such a bigger pain to fight than the other one. Just because you have to like take it slow, sort of. I need to learn more about this one and know like the exact times that he gains his power or whatever. There we go. Kind of fun to fight, in a way. Oh, come on, man. What kind of garbage was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Should I just go for it? Did I push him too far? I'm going for it. This is nowhere near enough. I'm so dead. No. No. All that time wasted. No. And then I messed up the evade. Oh, man. Will YouTube pull Brian's Twitch vid? Or is it okay to talk about the stuff in the vid? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think that person has to be like the one to. Let me try to get a double regen off. Oh no! I'm an idiot. I was like, yeah, let me get a double regen off here, and then I swipe in as soon as I get the opening. What a. You should have done heavy to end the stun, then chase it with a combo. Yeah, probably. I don't know the most efficient way to play as him. I don't even get to play as him all that much. In most alliance quests, I don't actually even use him at all one bit. I kind of want to replace him. I've been wanting to replace him for the longest time. I was hoping to get like that 5-star Captain Marvel. I would have replaced him with that. I might downrank him and rank up somebody else in his place. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I have another like awakened. Wait, let me actually pay attention here. I don't think I have another awakened cosmic that I would want to bring up. Alright, I want to heal off this real quick. Well, not that, because that would kill me. Hit me. There we go, processing, perfect. Let me see if I can get a double heal going. I don't know if that's enough. Hit me one time, buddy. No, it's not enough. Bummer. Maybe we should get into arena and stop slacking off. Hey man, I'm trying to help out the alliance. But I'm so confused as why everyone for 5-star Dormammu instead of 5-star Ghost Rider. I would definitely go for Ghost Rider over him. He is awesome, great utility in PI too. I mean, they both seem cool. Dormammu, there's a lot to Dormammu though, man. There's a lot to Dormammu. Ghost Rider seems cool and everything, but yeah, Dormammu is Dormammu. Double immunity, he's got insane synergies. There's probably some other cool stuff about him too, I just don't know it. Okay, let's get out of here. No computer dachi, you dried. Whoop, nice. Screw them, just arena like I do. I've skipped entire days of Lions Quest to grind before. Yeah, well, that's alright, it's over. It doesn't take all that long. I'm at 7.5 million, guys. Honestly, I kind of want to spend some regular energy, too. Let me go do that. I gotta spend the regular energy, because it's like wasting units if I don't. Because I'm gonna have to buy some energy refills. Let me see if I can do something really quick here. That takes a lot of energy. I'm just gonna dump like 20 energy. And then get back to the grind. Oh, alright, cool. This is what I was looking for. We got a core. I don't even care about the catalyst right now. I'm just hunting for these cores. I'll get through one path and then I'll get out of here. 1 AQ, I got a message from my leader, like, so we've been doing AQ for 2 days. You think you're going to join us at some point? Nice. Got my shovel in case. Place bets. The upside is winning. I don't know if you thought about this, but every time you about to go live on Twitch, do like a 30-second video on YouTube, just say you're going live. I don't want to do that, really. I don't want to do that. There's a way on YouTube where I guess if like you're already watching one of my videos, it'll tell you that I'm live. I know it's not it's not even close to being the same thing, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know. If I mean, people will follow if they want to follow. If they don't want to follow, it's okay. Like I've been running that quest all day. Yeah, it is pretty nice to get one of these straight off the bat. That said, I maxed pure skill, so it's yeah, if you already maxed it. I do think that there's going to be another use for these things pretty soon, though. They've only had one use in the game, as far as I know. It's just these masteries, right? There's never been any other use. You can't even like trade them in for anything else. So I have a feeling there's going to be more to do with those things. Maybe when they nerf Mystic Dispersion, they'll you know, announce like new class masteries. This way they can refund mastery cores as the compensation or something like that. I don't know. Just followed you on Twitch. Thank you. Subscribe to content chapter now or die. MODOK is the new Scarlet Witch. I wonder if MODOK will ever come to the game. I mean, I know one of the developers is a huge MODOK fan, so no refund loyalty. I can't even spend loyalty on these things. I would have to spend units myself. Let me see if another one spawned just to make Drop Faith mad. Nope. Okay. Actually, I'll stay on the quest, but let me get out of here. Bunch of you guys followed me on Twitch. Thank you very much, guys. Is Unduped AV worth... oh, where did that message go? Worth taking past 330. Yeah. Yeah. Agent Venom's really good. I saw a video about Twitch, but I also saw a live stream, so no video. Yeah, you don't even have to drop it, or you don't even have to watch it, Drop Faith. I'm just talking. It was the same thing that I've been saying in the live streams. I just wanted to catch everybody up who doesn't watch the live streams. That I'll be going over to Twitch on March 1st. I'm almost upset that it's going to be the same day as the patch because I know what people are going to think. Like, you work for Kabam and they're like paying you to go over to Twitch or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know how that would make sense, but I'm sure that's what people are going to think, right? It'd be hard to code MODOK, I bet, because his model is so unique. Yeah, I think that's what they were saying. What if Wallace Shawn voiced MODOK? I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest. Right, you said you have a decent time to grind today, but obviously no. I think I did alright for the time that I had. Tomorrow I should have even more time. So I'm going to try to get to about 10 million before I go to sleep tonight, and then I'm going to... No, 10 million might not be enough. I'm going to try to get to about 11 million tonight before I go to sleep. And then tomorrow I figure I'll get like another 8 million. That'll put me at 19. That should be pretty good. I still think the cutoff is going to drop a little bit just because everybody's getting these awakening gems and people don't want to go through that kind of grind twice and stuff like that, you know. Or just people straight up quitting because they're angry or whatever. Hey Rush, what's going on, man? Too many things going on online. Yeah, I gotta get out of line, man. To be honest, I'm happy to get all those free rewards. Yeah. Man, I don't even want to talk about that stuff anymore, I swear. I feel like every time I talk about it, it just like never goes well. But yeah, I'm psyched. I'm totally psyched. You're a top promoter? Yeah, I made a video. You don't gotta see it. It's true though, man. You don't gotta see it. It's all good. I'm saving you some time. Go to Twitch February 29th. Boom, problem solved. If only it were that easy. I mean, you know, for anyone else, Drop Faith, I think you already said you used Twitch before, right? Actually, I can't even remember for sure. But if anyone else here doesn't know what Twitch is or has never used Twitch before, I show you exactly what to do in the video. It's basically just like an announcement, and then I also show you how to find people, including myself, and subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on and stuff like that. So, yeah. There isn't a February 29th, Brian? Smacks forehead? No, I know. That's, yeah, I got it. That's why I was saying it's not easy. Frojo, we're at the same score? Okay. Brian, read my last message. Important. Alright, Dachi. Hold on, my friend. Brian, did you hear about Did you hear about Jerry the Snail? He's Ant-Man's sidekick, but Ant-Man doesn't want to be partners with him because he's constantly jeopardizing Ant-Man's missions. He might be getting added. Is there really a character called Jerry the Snail? What? I would want them to add Gary the Snail, but Jerry the Snail, that doesn't sound like a fun character. I'd still go for him in the arena though. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I've been on Twitch too. Watch a lot of streams everywhere. Okay, all right, yeah. I thought you said so, but you know, it's lack of sleep and all that good stuff. That, yeah. One of these days, don't even tell me right now, but like, I guess we'll wait until the actual live stream itself. But I need to like write down your guys, like the mods usernames, so I could just mod you guys right away. If you go on March 1st, it'll be interesting. Yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty interesting. So, also in the video, I did say like I'm off of work that day. I still have off that entire week because I was supposed to be going to California. I was supposed to be going to California to go to GDC, and also Jerry is fake. He was made up on Frodo's stream earlier today. Ah, man. But yeah, I was supposed to be going to California for GDC, and that's no longer happening. So it kind of is good that the patch is happening that day, because now I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna start streaming immediately. Like as soon as I can download the update, the stream is starting a minute later. And we're gonna check out all the new things together. Brian, may you read my last message? Alright, programmer. Let me see what you got, buddy. Same thing. Read last message. This gets too complicated, guys. Just copy and paste. Brian, if Agent Venom was Spider-Man on Idol and Spider-Man Symbiote on Family, then doesn't that mean Batman is on his romance? What? I don't even... yes. Frodo was right. He said you'd bring up Gary the Snail. How could I not bring up Gary the Snail? Meow. I can't even do a good impression of Gary the Snail, but Gary the Snail is the best, man. Just found a core in the same daily quest, Brian. Nice. Brian, since you're off that week, will you be doing 12-hour streams? I don't know about 12-hour streams. I might do a long one on like the first day. Maybe first couple days. I'm not even sure. Yeah. Just went on Twitch to follow your channel and surprisingly found another person streaming MCOC. It was a test stream, apparently just starting out. Nice. That's pretty good, actually. I'm hoping a lot of people... Oh, that person's here? Nice. Nice, Blackout. But yeah, I'm hoping a lot of people actually start up over there. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping it's not just like me alone crying in a corner as everyone else on YouTube has like twice as many people watching them because it's YouTube or something like that. I don't know. It'll be interesting. But I think a lot of you, so many of you guys followed already that I think a lot of people are going over. It should be a good time. I'm not worried about it. Brian, can you also send the mods a different secret code so you know who's who? A secret code, eh? Brian, do a live stream with just spreadsheets? I don't know how much you'd enjoy that, but coming right up, forget about this arena grind. Tonight, guys, we're grinding spreadsheets. 7 hours of straight spreadsheeting. Set up your channel to auto-host me? Nice, thank you. I gotta figure out that whole auto-hosting thing. I heard about it, but last time I used Twitch, really, like, auto-hosting, I don't think it was a thing. Hey Brian, every day you should post a video of you clearing easy mode of a daily basic tier 1 catalyst. Please at least consider it. Is that what you want to see, Zach? Man, I actually used to grind that quest quite a bit when I was trying to level up all my 2 stars. I remember now. Make my code 007. Twitch is the only place I'm not drop faith. It's not a thing from ages ago, and this name was taken. Is it anything similar, or am I just going to find out when I start streaming there? I auto-host, but I'm not sure I have any followers anymore. I haven't streamed anything in a year. Dubes, man, you got to start it up. If you start streaming, I'll host you and stuff like that, you know. Sometimes at least, because I also want to host other people. Try to entice some other people to join me over on Twitch. I think, alright guys, I want to know your predictions. Can I get Seaton to go over to Twitch? Frojo, I don't think I've ever talked to you about it, if you had any plans on joining me over on Twitch or not. But I guess since you're here, I can just, it's totally not even close. Alright, yeah, I guess Frojo, will it be interesting? Are you going to wait and see how it goes with me? And then, yeah, do you guys think Seaton will come over? I think Resident would come over. I think he's been considering it too. I think he already does stream a bit on Twitch, actually. I'm not sure. Just not for this game, I don't think. Dave. Dork Lessons, Diggity Dave. Brian, so to make sure this fight with Seaton happens, you got to start one-upping him. Do master with 2 stars. Be way better than him in Alliance War gameplay. Do Labyrinth without cracking under pressure. Yeah. Somebody in my alliance apparently when he started live streaming, told him about the whole fighting thing. And I had to like jump in there and be like, I don't want to fight you. See you later. If I do it, I'll do both. Okay. Okay. I can see you, Sarango Frojo, beatdown streamers benefit more. Yeah. Seaton is mostly vids, isn't he? That's true. I guess Seaton doesn't stream as much, although I think he started to. That is true. You're probably right about Seaton, is that it would probably be easier for him just to stick with YouTube, right? I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping that a bunch of people go over there. I never expected to stream this much at all. But it's so much fun, man. Hey Brian, is the Premium Hero Crystal opening going to be a late night stream? I'm not sure exactly the time, because the patch is going to come out that day, and I'm expecting the patch to come out like mid-afternoon, and I'm gonna immediately I want to start checking out the patch. The Premium Hero Crystal opening is going to happen sometime later in that evening. I just don't know what time yet. It depends on how many new things in the patch that we can check out and stuff like that. So, yeah. That'd be me? Yeah, man. Edgar, that was you. He does, but he doesn't post them on demand, Seaton. Yeah. I mean, I remember talking to him at one point. I think he was doing them like on average like once a week or something like that. But now it seems like, you know what it is? I think it's ever since he stopped spending, because I know he hasn't spent any money in a while. I think he's been doing arena more, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, maybe it's just to get the new 3-star champions. I don't know. But in any case, he seems to be streaming more. I seem to on Twitter see that he streams a decent amount. Either way, whatever. Do you get your 6 stones back if chanced or duped with Ranktown tickets? You do not. The signature stones do not. They are not returned. How do I play this game? Just got to go to the App Store, hit the download button, and there's a little tutorial. It's simple on its surface, but gets very in-depth. Very, very in-depth. So yeah, watch a lot of videos, get some experience yourself playing. You'll have a good time. How many units do I need for Realm of Legends using 4-star Star-Lord and 4-star Guillotine, both duped? Gonna try doing this after update. Hope Star-Lord isn't nerfed in some other way somehow. He's not gonna be nerfed in some other way. I don't know how many units though. Zach, I would go in there with like 1,500 units just to be on the safe side. I don't think it's gonna take you that many. But like just to be on the safe side, and it'll give you some more time to save up the free 4-hour crystals. So I would do that. Do you ever find that Limber doesn't work? I think there's like 1 or 2 cases where it's not working. I don't know if it's if Kabam said it was a bug or not, or if they're still looking into it. I felt like it wasn't working against Thor when I had it maxed out. I felt like it was giving me like the same stun duration. But I think that was like about it. On the live trending page, nice. Hey, sorry, I'm just writing. Yeah. Frojo is saying he's busy, guys. He's in that grind as well. So yeah, if you're asking him questions, Frojo, are you streaming right now too? 2 AQ fights tonight, lost all ability to block, parry, and evade. Think I get a dead spot forming or something like that. It's weird because it's not happening in arena. That is weird, man. I've never heard anything like that. So just like your touchscreen not working. Brian, if you and Hitman are both bald, doesn't that mean you're Hitman with a beard? Wait, was Texas Hitman bald? I can't even remember. I didn't think he was bald. I mean, you might be right. I don't really pay attention that well, but yeah. No, but I may try. I heard I can on YouTube gaming app. Well, if you do start it up, wait, how would that work? That sounds weird. But if you do start it up, yeah, let me know. And I'll hang out in there after the after my stream a little bit. Yes. Someone's asking how to subscribe on Twitch. I do have Twitch Prime, and I already follow you. So, yeah, I'll have to be over there for like a few weeks, maybe a month or something like that. I think before I get like the subscribe button, get partnered with Twitch or whatever it's called. So just give it some time, and then we can come up with some cool emoticons and stuff like that. I think it goes by like the number of people watching your channel regularly. So the more of us that are actually over there, the faster that'll happen. Brian, you hit 15K subs before March. You're not going to Cali, but you got to do something, man. Yeah, I saw that. I'm surprised too. I thought I was going to lose way more subscribers. I definitely lost a bunch, believe it or not, from talking positively about the update. But I thought I was actually thinking I was going to lose more. But yeah, I'm psyched about hitting 15, but I don't know, man. I'm still bummed about not going to Cali, so I don't know if I'll actually do anything. I don't know. I would say like the Twitch Premium Hero Crystal opening is the celebration, but that's kind of like just a going to Twitch thing. So yeah, maybe we'll do something at like 20,000 instead. He's talking about the Hitman from the movie / video game Hitman. Ah, okay. Alright, what is going on? How come I'm getting so destroyed? Brian, I hear Seaton wants to fight you. Want me to message him up? Or want me to mess him up? Not even message, wow. Just give me the word. No, man, no. Oh, man, that's still going on. Ah, that's weird, Dubes. Hopefully it was just like some weird glitch. Hopefully it doesn't happen anymore. So, guys, do you guys think I should just level up Joe Fixit right now? Because we're gonna get those tickets, and I'm still considering it. I mean, I guess there's no level up event, so yeah, I should wait for that if I'm actually gonna do it. Oh yeah, work Frojo. Okay, yeah, duh. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Stay on YouTube, bro. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go to Twitch just for live streaming. All the videos are gonna get uploaded to all like the actual videos that I try to make every day. They're still gonna be on YouTube. That's not gonna change. Brian, what do you think the cutoff for Jane Foster is this round? I will have 4 million tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm safe. Yeah, sorry you have to copy and paste it so many times. Yeah, 4 million is safe in my opinion. 4 million is absolutely safe, man. It went for she went for 2.7 last time because it was a tier 4 basic going on. I think she'll go as high as about 3.5 million. And that's about it. So 4 million should be pretty safe. If you want to be like 100% safe, add like another 100,000 on that, like 4.1 million, and then yeah, you're good. Another level of Spider-Gwen, dude. She's got tier now. Yeah, except I didn't get Spider-Gwen because it was the only featured champion I missed, man. Still bummed about it. Speaking of angry people on your patch video, I had to argue with this one idiot all day who wasn't the brightest. Dude, don't even argue on there. It's so not even worth it, man. I've been wasting too much time talking about it in line chat and everything like that, and other places. There's some valid arguments on like both sides, but then, oh man, some people seem to just be complaining about. Never mind. Let's not even bring that up. I am excited about the Joe Fixit thing though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I have to actually. Oh, here's what I have to do. I have to actually test and see how many debuffs I can get with Joe Fixit. Just had a call in. Frojo, no, man. Just forget about them. You bring up Magic, me and Dachi are hunting you down, Brian. I don't have a problem with Magic, except going up against her in Alliance War maybe a little bit, but I don't care about her too much. I think she's fine. I would like another solution just to fight her, and that's about it. I'm not bringing up Magic in a nerfing kind of way at all. You've had over 10 with Joe Fixit. Okay. That's pretty promising then, Zach. That's pretty promising, Zachariah. Hopefully the goddess Spider-Gwen is looking down from you, down at you from her palace, and will bless you with Spider-Gwen essence, and then you will get a Spider-Gwen. I'd be pumped to get her. I wouldn't mind her coming around as like a featured champion. But now that she's going to be good, I don't expect her to come around as a feature champion. So, yeah. I'd sooner take Luke Cage to 550 for defense and fix it. Well, all right, so I'm just to be clear here. I'm not gonna leave Joe Fixit at rank 5 if I level him up. It's just for some fun Realm of Legend challenge, and then I'll drop him back down, and yeah, probably leave him at like 3, rank 3 or something like that. Brian, now that Black Widow is nerfed, you should rank her down and then rank up Gwenpool, although I probably wouldn't because use a crap load of 6 stones on her. No, I'm going to leave Black Widow at rank 5. Yeah, I'm going to leave Black Widow rank 5. Gwenpool is awesome. I can't wait to play Gwenpool. If I get a skill awakening gem, I'm probably going to use it on Gwenpool with no regrets. And yeah, but I'm not going to downrank my my Black Widow. My back? Somebody hit me with a grape. If I'm back, say grape, somebody. Alright, we're good. But yeah, no, I would love if they had a Thor Scarlet Witch arena. I would pick up both champions. I would add 2 more 4 stars to my roster. That was great at Brian. I know everybody would flip. Oh man, there's no way they would do it, but I would be having a great time. I'd be having a great time. Does Jane Foster shock stack up? Because if it does, after the patch notes, just spam level 1. Yeah. No, that's exactly right. You after the patch, spam level 1. Her other 2 abilities, like her level 3 is like worthless. Her level 3 is really garbage. Her level 2 is not bad. But her level 1, spamming her level 1 is going to be the way to go for the most part. Do you have any tips for arena? Yeah, I've made a couple arena video guides or tips kind of thing. First off, you definitely want to have an iOS device. Some of you don't know. What's up, man? Hopefully everything's going a little bit better for you than last time I saw you. But yeah, for arena, hopefully you have an iOS device. It'll make things faster because the loading time's faster. I personally really enjoy just picking the easiest of the 3 fights because I feel like it's more points per second. There's some arguments to pick the more difficult ones, and you can certainly do whatever you like. The difference is not that big. What other tips do I have? Masteries. You want to go with some offensive masteries if you can. You don't have to have suicide masteries, although suicide masteries are, of course, incredible for arena. And if you need to learn how to do an infinite streak in the 4-star arena, I do have a video guide for that. Pretty recent on the channel. Alright, I'm going to rank 5 Kamala and leave her there. Kamala will be my first rank 5 on my account. I don't care if I can rank 5 every other class. Should be my first rank 5. That's true, man. First rank 5 is pretty important. Should have gone for her dupe. Dude, drop faith. You can easily still go for her dupe. You're not going for. You said you're not going for Dormammu a second time, right? I mean, you could very easily throw up 3.5, 4 million in the next day or and a half. Brian, here's the thought. Somebody suspects on Reddit that arena change could involve no more infinite streaks. I don't think so. I think there's always going to be an infinite streak. Otherwise, it would favor the people with max level champions too much. Brian, were you least pissed that your infinite streak vid that you procrastinated for weeks was made obsolete a day after it went live? I mean, I guess maybe you're right. I guess if the arena structure does change and there's not a basic and feature anymore, then maybe it'll be obsolete. But nah, I wasn't that big of a fan of that video anyway. I wanted to redo it, I just didn't have time. I think it'll still be useful, though. I don't think the arena system's going to change that much. We'll see, though. As wait from the stone and hood will be on update. Yeah, that's what I thought. Since they're giving level up events 2 times rewards with D-rank tickets, do you think you'd get banned for purposely ranking them and D-ranking them for event or summoner and using all 9 tickets? No. Kabam already approved that. They said it's fine to do that. Yeah, a little better. Same stuff from last time, but not as severe. So you can say I'm better, but sadly still have cancer. Yeah, dude. Still a bummer, but hopefully things get better. Hopefully things get better. But the D-ranking thing, Kabam Mike already said it's fine to do that, and I'm gonna make a video explaining to everybody how to abuse that system as much as we possibly can. I mean, there's a limit to it, so it's not like it's an unlimited thing. So yeah. I don't think the way the arena plays will change. I think they will just add more arena content, more options for arena. Most likely, that's what it sounds like, but we're gonna see soon enough. We're gonna see really soon. I don't think we're gonna see tomorrow. I think the earliest that they're gonna announce any kind of changes would be on Thursday. We might hear about the changes on Thursday. If not Thursday, then I would bet on Monday or Tuesday of next week or something like that. Brian, there's a post saying you work for Amazon. How did people come to that conclusion? In any case, I say nothing. Brian, your line should go all out for prestige rank ups when D rank tickets come out. I hope so. I hope people are going to do that. That's my plan. But, like, two of my champions, there's no way they can get beat, right? Actually, I'm not going to be D-ranking my champions because I'm still going to need Black Widow. I'm definitely going to need Ultron. Black Widow I can technically downrank if I really needed to. But I'm going to be ranking up Quake, which should still have really high prestige. And then I need a Cosmic champion that has high prestige too. I just don't have the right one yet. I forgot, they didn't even release the prestige information yet. When they release that, maybe I will rank for my superior Iron Man, my 5-star superior Iron Man. I don't even care. If it gets me the prestige I need, then... Actually, should I do that? I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to do anymore, guys. There's so much to think about. That's why this is so exciting to me, is like there's so much to actually think about in a good way, in my opinion. But yeah, whatever. Got a 4-star crystal from the Master Rift. Pretty happy about it. Nice, man. Can't wait for the update. Gonna awaken your 4-star 440 Wolverine. Nice. That is definitely a good option. You got 5-star Guillotine? Dude, that is the dream right there out of the regular crystal. Except for maybe Star-Lord, but yeah, Guillotine, sick. Why is Prestige so important? It determines your score in Alliance Quest, and that is a huge competition to see who can get the best score, which gets the best rewards, and basically that's, at the point where I'm at, that's the best way to advance in the game. Made the mistake of taking 4-star Star-Lord to rank 5, so I'm kind of happy about the D-rank tickets. Get those tech hats back in hopes of 5-star Star-Lord. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh man, like if I actually pulled another Star-Lord, would I downrank my my Ultron to get those tech catalysts back? I don't even know if I would. I don't even know if I would do it. I love rank 5 Ultron so much. He's going to be my main carry in Alliance Quest with, I mean, depending on, we'll see with Doctor Strange, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to use Ultron for a lot more of those fights. Potentially. Brian, if you got Hyperion, would you rank 5 him? I would. Yeah. The ranking Ultron, his damage without suicide is already rubbish. That is very true. Without suicides, his damage is not very good. Even with suicides, his damage is not amazing, but it's good enough. Alright, 440, Scarlet Witch, sadly she'll be bad. She might not be that bad. I mean, she's not going to be the same. She's definitely not going to be as powerful, but she still has a lot of good tools. So I don't know how bad she'll actually be. Really, why I see no Hyperion appeal, have him and the cats rank 5 and 2. Well, for me, it's mostly a prestige thing. I have 7 cosmic catalysts. I would have to play around with them a bit more to see if I actually want to use them. I guess I should have elaborated more when I answered that the first time. With Suicide's Brian, Dormammu's regen is a no-go. It's a negative trait. Wait, what? I don't even know. I don't even understand his regen yet. I know literally nothing about Dormammu other than that he has a double immunity and that he's mystic. So yeah. I'm honestly thinking that the suicides are going to make me stop using Doctor Strange in Alliance Quest. I just don't know without testing, of course, just like everybody else. But now that suicides are actually going to have a negative impact on Doctor Strange, he might not be my go-to character in there anymore. We'll see. Brian, is Jane Foster rank 4 worthy now? Should she be awakened? I don't know if she's rank 4 worthy still. She's going to be, like, you're going to be able to do some fun things with her. But, honestly, I think there's still better options. I kind of am glad that I do have her awakened now. Just because she doesn't necessarily need a high signature ability level. She gains a lot more damage with just a few signature stones. So yeah, like I mean, I wouldn't even use those on her, but just to have her awakened, she's a lot faster in arena now, I've noticed. I'm gonna leave mine at rank 3 though. Are there any champs that returning players have? Somebody say crab apple. I don't know. What is going on with the stream tonight? Strange. Well, off to bed, night guys. All right, somebody don't know. Have a good one, man. Carl Apple. Yeah, permanently missed out on. I don't think there's any champion that you've permanently missed out on. There's definitely some that have passed you by that you'll have to get lucky to get going forward. All of the ones that that came through the arena, and champions that were 5-star featured champions. We don't know when they're going to be returning. Probably not for a good while. But permanently, I think permanently is a very strong word. Probably a little too strong. Miss Crab Apples, crab apples. Or Miss Crab Apples, bad apples. Dormammu's 4-star max heals around 1500 with max soul bond. When he's fixed with max suicides, so you lose 5% from recoil. So you lose 850 damage from recoil, so you get a net heal of 650 or so. Okay. I'm not really too worried about him healing anyway. I just want a replacement for Ronin. I just need another double suicide, or wow, I can't talk at all. Another double immune champion for the Suicide Masteries to take through Alliance Quest. I have a feeling that my Alliance is going to talk me into using him in Alliance War defense, though, just because of the synergy with Hood. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing exactly. Brian, did you hear Seaton say he thinks Rocket Raccoon will be top 10 champs after the patch notes? Did he really? I mean, Rocket has his uses. I don't think he's going to be like a top 10 overall champion. I'm sure Seaton gave some other reasoning, though, as to like Labyrinth or something like that. I don't know. Brian, what is the employee discount at Toys R Us? I don't know. I say nothing. Yeah, watch his video. I'm probably not going to watch that one. Nothing against Seaton. I like Seaton and everything. But I think I'm just going to wait until the patch actually hits instead of looking at like a top champion thing. Are 4 stars common for you? Somewhat. It depends on your definition of common. I guess I get around like 1.5 4-star crystals a week or something like that. I'm not even entirely sure what I get. Let me see. I get 500 from the 3-day events every 6 days, 500 on Sundays, a little over 500 from Summoner Advancement. Whatever it comes out to be from Alliance War, I'm not even sure what I get there. I don't really duplicate 3 stars so much. I mean, I definitely get at least 1 4-star a week, but I don't know how much extra over that. Do you still have a beef with Seaton? I never actually had a beef with Seaton. That was all just somehow it got spiraled out of control. I'm not gonna have a street fight with him. We're not gonna fight at Comic-Con. Brian, what's the employee discount on Free Willy on Blu-ray at Best Buy? I say nothing. I wanted to work at, believe it or not, I wanted to work at both of those stores at one point. I wanted to work at Toys R Us because I like playing with toys, you know, because I'm just a big kid. And I wanted to work at Best Buy because, yeah, I thought I would get like a discount or something. I don't know. Both of them were going to be like part-time jobs kind of thing. A few years back. So if Brian and Seaton and fighting, does that mean they're lovers? No. X-Pool Dead Force? I can't wait to rank down X-Pool Dead Force. Brian, you reckon 4 million will be enough for Jane Foster? Yes, you should be good at 4 million, man. You should totally be good. Oh, I just messed up there. Brian, I want to unlock Deep Wounds. What other masteries should I have with it? If you're going to get Deep Wounds, I think it's good to have 1 point into Assassin. Of course, that is also an expensive pickup after you've probably just unlocked a very expensive other mastery, but I think the first point in Assassin is extremely valuable. So if you're there and you could afford 1 more point in that little section of the offensive tree, get that extra point. Get just 1 point in Assassin. Don't unlock anything else. What other masteries with it, though? Well, it's kind of up to you. The crit masteries you should definitely have, as always, in any build. The parry dexterity, that stuff's all pretty standard, right? Technically, you can have the suicide masteries with it if you want. I don't know if you want them or not, though. It's kind of up to you. There's a lot of different options there. The only thing that I can say for sure, if you could afford the point, is to get 1 point into Assassin. So yeah, that's it. There might be a time, maybe not that far in the future, where I say what I do, guys. Or yeah. But for now, I say nothing. How much you aiming for this time, Brian? I'm gonna go for about about 19 million. Brian, are you going to be exclusively on Twitch? When it comes to streaming, yes. When it comes to streaming, yes. I wanted to do a bit of both. I wanted to do like a dual stream thing. I wanted to try just streaming on Twitch and then uploading it on YouTube. I've thought of a lot of different possibilities. But at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, I'm just going to stream on Twitch, and that's going to be it. The VODs will be over on Twitch as well. I'll post links somewhere on my account here, and I'll show everybody where those are when I actually start streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. But yeah. We're not even sure if Brian wears pants during these streams, or even worse, he might not be wearing socks. Dun dun dun. I can't say it on YouTube because he's terrified of their trademark and copyright rules. I say nothing. How good is 4-star Phoenix? I literally have no idea. I really don't even know. Streaming both YouTube and Twitch. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's a few reasons why. I should have elaborated a tiny bit more, I think, in my video probably. But one reason is it would divide the chat, and I could probably find a way to disable the chat on YouTube, but I think it would still divide the chat a little bit, even though people are only chatting on one platform. People would show up on YouTube and not have an idea of what's going on. But the bigger reason is that I occasionally want to do things that would break YouTube's copyright rules. And I could do those things on Twitch, I believe. Pretty sure about it, at least. Everyone else does, at least. So yeah. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was streaming to both. Brian, when do you wash that hoodie? As Drop Faith says, Chris, we discussed this. He showers in the hoodie. Exactly. So every day. Are we sure he showers? Yep. Showers confirmed. So this week, like 5 people in my lens have pulled 4-star Phoenix, and a couple weeks ago, a few other got her. Still waiting on mine. I wouldn't mind having her. I still don't have any idea what she does, but I wouldn't mind having her just to try it out. Plus her prestige is through the roof. Brian, is there any word on if these new level up events will count hero crystals and sig stones for points like class level up? I doubt it for the sig stones. The crystals maybe, because right now the actually no, the crystals probably not either. If I had to guess, it's just going to be exactly what we're getting for the 22-hour level up events. And maybe they just called them the 24-hour level up event. Somebody hit me with a watermelon. Watermelon? Anyone? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing this tonight. But iMac, I don't know if you were able to hear my answer before, but what I was saying is that I think it's gonna be identical to the 22-hour level up events, but there's no confirmation either way that I'm aware of. Brian, have you ever had Tang? It's orange juice. That's not orange juice because it comes in powdered form. Most likely not natural. I've actually never had Tang, no. You mentioned Twitch and YouTube punishes you. Dude, I actually thought about that. I was trying to think if they're like, if YouTube has some kind of filter where, like, if you know, I'm saying Twitch a lot in like a video and saying I'm going to Twitch and stuff like that. Like, you know, I wondered if they were gonna like not put that video in people's subscription boxes or whatever. But then I realized, like, no, that's stupid because there's tons of videos about Twitch that are like Twitch highlights, and YouTube makes a bunch of money off of those videos. So yeah. Say Twitch 10 times. Twitch, 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 Twitch. I don't know how to count. Hey Brian, I just got a 4-star Mystic Awakening gem. Should I wait for Scarlet Witch even with the upcoming nerf? I don't think it's so important to wait for Scarlet Witch anymore. I don't know what champion would be best to use it on though. But you can probably use that on a different champion. Make a spreadsheet about Twitch? I should, right? Let me see how many followers I have on Twitch now. Like, I'm actually really curious about this. Because so many people followed really quickly. Let me see. 166 I'm up to. Holy jeez. That's a lot for just making that video. Is your alliance still planning on doing map 6 with the nerf? I think so. We haven't really talked about it. It's pretty much just been people complaining, and then every once in a while I chime in, and I don't think people like that so much. I don't know. I'm busy, so I'm not one of them. Nice. So I have an extra follower coming at some point, hopefully. Followed you just now? Yes. Every time you say Twitch, I scratch myself. Sorry, man. Are you keeping account of how much time per day you're devoting for Arena, particularly for doing 18 million? I haven't been keeping track of it recently, no. I stopped keeping track of it after the cable Arena. Eventually I'd like to track it again just to see like how much of an improvement I've made. Maybe when I get a few more rank 5 champions and stuff like that. I was one of the first 10, I'm pretty sure it was number 9. Nice, man, you made it in the single digits. I haven't watched the vid yet, how do I follow? I mean, that was pretty much the entire video, is like showing people how to follow, but you just go to that link, which is probably came out way before you actually heard it from my mouth, but yeah, I put a link in the chat. You go there and there's like a little heart button or a little follow button, and you just click on that and it'll immediately ask you if you want to turn notifications on, and you hit yes if you want that, and that's it. Pretty simple. How do you get 5.7k units being free to play? Goals, yes, goals, exactly. Goals and playing a lot of Arena. Links Twitch and lags. Did it really start lagging when I linked that? It's crazy. Brian, I dare you to open one 4-star crystal without documenting it on your spreadsheet. Are you insane? What? I would never do that, man. Somebody ban him. Please don't ban him. Please don't actually ban him. How do you get so good? I mean, I don't even think I'm that good. I just play a lot and, yeah, just try to think about ways to play the game more efficiently and stuff like that. Practice a bit. I've got a lot more to learn, of course. And that's about it. There's about 15 seconds between link and you saying you posted the link. Yeah, 15 seconds, that's about right. Everybody should have about like a 10 to 15 second delay, maybe even a tiny bit more than that. And if yours is much longer than that, much more like a minute or something like that, then hit the refresh button. Do you play when you don't record? Oh yeah, man, I'm constantly playing. There was a period of time, like for the first 7 months that I played this game or something, I was pretty casual. I was trying to spend more time doing other things like actually making the website that I keep talking about making. And then at some point, yeah, I just kept turning the knob up, going a little bit more hardcore, a little bit more hardcore, and here I am grinding feature champion after feature champion. So, yeah. Good night, Brian. All right, have a good one. How long have you been playing? Almost 15 months now, like 14 and a half. A, play a drum solo. B, spend money on the game. C, show us your gut. D, stay on YouTube. Wait, what is this? Let me read your last. Brian has to either. Well, eventually I'll play a drum solo. I'm never going to spend money on the game. You guys don't want to see my gut. And I mean, technically I am going to stay on YouTube, just not for streaming. Give me your life, Brian. Are you a succubus? Who do you think will be the most powerful champion amongst those that will be buffed? That's a good question. I would say it's between Hulk, Spider-Gwen, and possibly Ant-Man. I need to learn more about Punisher and Winter Soldier. It's really hard to tell how good they are based off the information that we have. So yeah. Probably probably Spider-Gwen, to be honest. If I really had to narrow it down, I would say Spider-Gwen. I think her double damage thing is it could have some serious potential, and her high crit rate. Is it worth Awakening Storm or Wolverine 4-star? Wolverine. Go with Wolverine over Storm. And it's definitely worth Awakening Wolverine. I wouldn't mind having a Wolverine. Like maybe Wolverine could be my my Doctor Strange replacement for Alliance Quest. Actually, no. I'd probably still want Doctor Strange in there rather than Wolverine. I don't even know. We still don't know how much he's going to be healing, right? He might still heal a decent amount. He might not. We'll see. What I like to bring in Alliance Quest in map 5 at least is 2 champions that have some kind of immunities, hopefully double immunity, but if not, then poison immunity. Like 1 poison immunity, one bleed immunity probably, just so I can go everywhere. And then someone that can heal. So yeah. Doctor Strange will still be good. No, I know alright, here's the thing. I know Doctor Strange is going to be good. I don't have any doubt in my mind that Doctor Strange is going to be good. But what I do have doubts about is I don't know if he'll be good with Suicide Masteries, with Liquid Courage. Because right now his healing, it's not really affected by Liquid Courage. So in the update it will be, because it's not based off of your actual damage you're doing. So that might hurt him just a little bit too much to bring with me everywhere. I don't know. Everyone just imagine me breaking a hole into your door, using my shovel, and my face pops into the hole, and just say, "It's Dachi," and I continue to ban you from life, aka kill you Oh man, Dachi went dark on that last part. I'm so happy about Ant-Man. I have 5-star, rank 3, duped 40. We'll take him to rank 4 soon. Yeah, man. Honestly, Ant-Man could be really good. We have to see a little bit more, but he could be really good. He was already good on Alliance War defense on the right node. But he just might be really good for a lot of things. So yeah. Please answer this question. I'll leave you alone for life. How do you get so much gold? You get, like, all the gold I get for the most part comes from arena crystals. So just do arena, get battle chips, pop open those arena crystals, and yep, gold. Figured it out. I'll cover the call in and play all night, and then call in myself tonight and stream all night and play to the end of the arena. Nice, man. Back to the grind. All right. Good luck, Frojo. What about Black Bolt? Black Bolt seems like he's going to be really good. I already liked Black Bolt. I already liked Black Bolt before the buff. I just don't have him as a 4-star champion, so I can't really use him. But I think Black Bolt is a solid champion, and after the buff, he should be pretty decent. We have to see what kind of armor break he actually gets, but I have a feeling he's going to be like a pretty solid champion. Ant-Man is in a buff, really. To me, it's a revert of his previous nerf. I mean, yeah, that's what I've heard, but what if they go beyond that even? What if he's even stronger than his previous nerf? Because I thought his previous nerf was this, that he doesn't trigger weaken or weakness or whatever it's called so much. Did they nerf his poison at one point? Because now they're buffing his poison too. So I don't know. I wasn't around. I wasn't high level when they nerfed him the first time. I was probably like just starting out or something like that. We're on Twitch. Name same, different? Yes, the name is the same. I'm gonna link it one more time in the chat here. If I get a Mystic Awakening gem, should I go Black Bolt or Venom Pool? So you're talking about a Cosmic Awakening gem. I'm planning on using my gems right away. I don't think Black Bolt really needs to be awakened, and I don't know a ton about Venom Pool, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if either of those is the best option, to be honest. Twitch is awesome, Brian. I'm glad you're moving over there. Mod for my buddy who streams Halo on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, man. I think Twitch is so much better, right? Brian, check your Twitch chat. I christened it. Oh, geez. What's going on over there, guys? Yeah, let's do this. Brian, what's the employee discount on free breadsticks at Olive Garden? Oh, that's easy. I say nothing. It's really not a buff to make him what he was back when everyone cried that he sucked against willpower. Which was stupid anyway. He was never bad. There was a way to use him and not trigger willpower, right? I think you just had to use like medium attacks. You couldn't use light attacks or something like that. Any thoughts on why they didn't do anything with Hawkeye? Hawkeye has his uses. I personally don't like him so much myself, but he has his uses already. He doesn't really need a buff. He could use a tiny boost in bleed damage or make hemorrhage stackable or something like that. I think making hemorrhage stackable, if they did that, I would actually really like playing Hawkeye. Not in all situations, but I would have a blast using Hawkeye in something like Realm of Legends, and I would just try to trigger as many hemorrhages as possible. I think that'd be really cool. Even Labyrinth of Legends, he'd be fun to use in, because you don't need to crit if you're stacking hemorrhages, potentially. Yeah, I don't know. How's it better on Twitch? Well, there's a few ways. One, copyright videos I can play over on Twitch. Two, we can make our own emoticons once I get partnered, which will be fun to use. Three, people can donate money to me for free, or to anyone on Twitch, not just me, right? But yeah, I totally feel awkward accepting monetary donations and stuff like that. Even though I'm gonna accept them. I'm not gonna turn down money, but it feels awkward a bit. But you're actually able to subscribe and support people for free and give them money as long as you have Amazon Prime. So yeah, those are like the big ones, I'd say. I just stacked poison 8 to willpower wasn't a big issue. I mean, that kind of is a big issue, man. Hawkeye should dash back and change arrow types. That maybe you're right, Frojo. That, because I'm sure he has a lot of different arrow types, right? That actually does make sense. More nudity, yes, exactly. Would you recommend D-ranking 5-star to get more tier 4 basic to rank up 4-star, 440, or 450? Yes, I'm going to be doing that myself, actually. I only have one 5-star champion that is rank 2, but I'm going to downrank him. Started tier 1 skill quest and got a core. Nice. I'm going to be looking for that myself later on. Ant-Man with Despair is going to be so OP now. Don't see how anyone can argue it's not a buff. The game was completely different before his original nerf. I agree with you, Chosen Nerd. I agree with you. Regardless, though, it doesn't really matter. It's just like he's gonna be. I mean, he's gonna be a strong champion now, and he wasn't before. Whether you want to call it a buff or not, it doesn't actually matter. It's like arguing over something. It doesn't matter, right? But I agree with you, and I'm looking forward to playing Ant-Man. Brian, what's the employee discount on 77% off the lowest discounted price on bald caps at Walmart? You trying to say something, Dachi? You trying to say something? Yeah, in the movies and comics, Hawkeye has an answer for everyone he faces. Okay, yeah. See, that would be cool. That would be cool. I don't think that mechanic existed when they added Hawkeye to the game, right? I think Hawkeye was here from the beginning. If not at the beginning, then at least very early on. Because I mean, he was in the game before I started. Actually, he was the first champion in Arena, wasn't he? Brian, skill's over. It's Wednesday now. Oh, wait. No, I didn't even get a chance to check. Oh, man. Oh, well. Willpower's never broken at all. People just refuse to learn how to play champs and just bash the screen and cried when it didn't work. I don't know, man. I would call it broken. There was ways around it for most champions, but what about when you're using Iron Fist and he's awakened? What's your solution then? You have none. And I really do like the willpower. Hopefully willpower is going to be changed for Alliance War, and you could bring in different champions. So yeah, I would say it was broken. I would say it was broken. Whoops. No, Rhino is every accounts arena. Was now it's someone else. Okay, Rhino was the first one? Or wait, no. What are you saying about him? Oh, only as a 3-star. Okay. His damage with stacked armor breaks outdid any healing. No way, dude. I still remember I was playing a maxed out 2-star uh, Iron Fist against a Hulkbuster that wasn't even maxed out, and I could not kill him. I could not kill him. And I wasn't dying either, but I literally just could not kill Hulkbuster. That was like rank 3, level 15 or something like that, with my higher level Iron Fist. And I was doing a ton of damage. I would use my level 2 special, and he would get chipped down so far, like 80% of his life is gone, and then he would just slowly heal back up. Not even slowly, quickly. Hawkeye was a beta arena, so technically first? Okay. I mean, regardless, this is like another one of those arguments that is just like, why are we even arguing? Like, it already happened and stuff, but yeah. Is it worth going for Jane Foster as a basic if you already have her? Thinking of giving her a dupe. Also wondering if I get ISO for duping her. You're not going to get ISO for duping her. Not for duping a basic champion. You'll just get +1 to her signature ability level. And is it worth it? Somewhat debatable. I think she's a champion that doesn't necessarily need a high signature ability level. You'll notice a decent improvement with her right away. But is it worth it? Man. It's actually very debatable. The 4-star shards for not getting her might still be better, but I am kind of happy that I duplicated mine. So, there you go. So Hawkeye could have 3 arrow types to switch between bleed, poison, and finally shock, because you could use it on immune champs, so that'd be the 3rd switch. Actually, that's a pretty good idea, Frojo. I like that. No, I agree they needed to nerf willpower, but there isn't a champ in the game I couldn't use it against. See, like, I mean, I thought the same thing as you, Drop Faith, until literally that example that I was describing. I had champion guides. Like, I had a written out champion guide on how to use Groot was actually my first example. And like, but I had like the same template for all of these champion guides that I was going to use, and willpower was actually like part of it, right? This happened right before they nerfed willpower. And I thought it was like actually an interesting thing, like of how to get around willpower, how to get around fighting against champions that have willpower. And like actually at the time, I was like kind of bummed just because I thought it was kind of an interesting mechanic that you did have to get around it. And then I did that fight with Iron Fist against Hulkbuster and was like, okay, nope, this is just absolutely stupid. Beta arenas were Gamora, and then Hulk. First release arena was Hawkeye. Every account brand new gets beginner 3-star arena immediately, which used to Rhino. I think it's now Doctor Strange. The beginner 3-star arena, I'm pretty sure, is Captain Clutch, if I'm not mistaken. The whole reason Hulk and Gamora haven't been in the arena is because they were available only during beta. Well, Hulk too, we're never going to see Hulk in arena because of the whole him only being available in beta as a 3-star and for donations for the charity thing. So we're really never going to see him, right? Gamora, I can bet we're like maybe we'll see a Gamora for the Guardians 2 movie or something like that. Who knows? Just do my Spider-Gwen. Why the sad face, dude? Spider-Gwen is going to be amazing next, like, literally next week. Got Rhino back in the day with like 10,000 points. Nice. I love my Hawkeye idea. I actually really like it too, Frojo. I'm a big fan of it. I would recommend, like, either hitting up the forums with it or maybe just like making a quick video and then like post that idea on the forums. Actually, the forums are pretty much chaos right now. But maybe like after a couple weeks go by or something like that. Because I like it. I like it a lot. It's simple enough that it really doesn't change the champion. But it does allow you to fight champions that are immune to certain types. So it's cool. Brian, thanks for answering my Realm of Legends question the other night. Do you think it's smart to save level up resources for March 1st? Yes, absolutely. Save your resources if you can. How's she going to be amazing? They're doing like not really a complete overhaul for her, but they're reworking Spider-Gwen quite a bit and giving her a pretty significant buff. So she's going to be a heavy hitter. She's not going to be a champion that's going to get you through some like unique part of the game, I don't think. But she's going to be just like an overall powerhouse of a champion. Brian, but then you have to use the pretty boy Hawkeye. I know, man. I probably still wouldn't use him. Brian, if we were buddies, would you hook me up with a free hot dog at the end of your shift at Orange Julius? I ain't trying to get fired, bro. And that's not cool, man. If we were buddies, I would respect it if I would hope if you weren't trying to get me fired. Don't put me under that pressure. Please stop talking about Spider-Gwen. Why, man? And he can still power drain with all three, yeah. Jeez. Stupid Nightcrawler. How much do you play a day? Approximately 29. No, I think I'm down to 28 hours a day now. 28 hours a day. I'm sorry. Shouldn't give the sarcastic troll answer. I don't know. I play a lot, though. When I'm going for feature champion, I'm probably playing like a good 8 hours a day. A little bit more, actually. A little bit more than 8 hours. Maybe like 10 hours a day. It's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. Maybe Brian could post it on Reddit as his idea and forget to give credit to Frojo. Guys, I have this really good idea for Hawkeye. I think I'm going to make a wannabe developer video where I talk about Hawkeye. I got this. It's really cool. You guys are going to like it. I don't want to share it right now, but you guys are going to like it. Cutoff for Jane Foster is probably going to be about 3.5 million, maybe a tiny bit under, I would say. Anywhere between like 3.3 and 3.5 is what I see it going for. If you go to like 4 million, you're pretty safe in my opinion. Can't wait to hear it, Brian. Frojo, you're going to love it, man. You're totally going to love it. It's like this whole arrow system, man. Oh, it's so cool. No, I'm dead. That's the wrap. For some reason, I thought that was going to push his energy right below the cap. Oh, stupid. Frojo, you got any other ideas that I could use? I'm a new subscriber. Yay, Pepco. 123, man. Welcome. Thank you. Finally caught the live stream again. Seems like a year since my last one. Simon Cox, welcome, man. Or welcome back, I should say. Brian, do you have a girlfriend? I sure do. I'm sorry, that was weird. That was real creepy. I don't even know if it looked like I was kissing my phone, but that's what, like, kind of what I was going for. Twitch is crazy, a lot going on over there. There is a lot going on over there. Twitch is crazy. Twitch is crazy, in a good way. Yeah, Brian, I subbed to your Twitch, so I can be there for the first stream. But are they still going to be late? So the everyday stream is going to be like identical to what you're seeing here. It's going to be late at night. However, that week I'm actually off of work, and with the new update coming out, I'm gonna start streaming just that week a little bit early. The first day, I'm very early. Maybe like the first 2 days, I'll be really early. But then after that week, I'm going to go back to my normal schedule of late at night streams. That was cringy? Yeah, I bet it was. I can only imagine what it looked like. Hey Brian, what's the stream timing on March 1st? So, it's literally going to be as soon as the update is out. Whenever that update goes live, I'm going to download it. Like, I'm going to wake up early that day, so even if it goes live at, like, you know, like super early in the morning, I'll be there live. But I'm guessing it's going to be, like, early afternoon is when that update's going to come out. So yeah, as soon as it's out, I'm going to start streaming, whatever time it is. Brian, which champ do you think is getting the biggest improvement with this patch? Well, it's hard to say about, like, Punisher. In my opinion, is like he was the worst champion, so he might technically be getting the biggest buff just because, yeah, he's probably not going to be the worst champion anymore. But who do I think is going to be like the best out of the ones that got buffed is probably Spider-Gwen. How many hours do you sleep, boss? Sammy, man, I only sleep like 4 to 6 hours a night. Last night I got about 3 hours of sleep. It's not healthy, I know. I need to start sleeping more, but yeah, featured champions, man. Featured champions. I am gonna start sleeping a little bit more sometime soonish. I don't know. 7-day live stream picking Twitch and a new update. 7 days straight. How many hours is that even? I don't even know the number of hours. I think it's like 168 or something, just guessing. I don't even do the math in my head. Brian, do you do 1v1 matches to get gold? No, those 1v1 matches, they barely give you any gold at all. They're not worth it. They are not worth it. They're good to do up until you get like your first copy of 2-star Punisher, and that's about it. You'll need roughly about 60 crystals, so about 60 wins in the 1v1 matches to get 2-star Punisher, on average. If Brian sleeps longer than 3 hours, I have to kick him. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Is like this is my alliance leaders in the chat here, and because because I don't spend any money in the game, he says like if I don't get every featured champion that comes out in 2017, then I get the boot. I get the boot. At 10 million, finally, really long day. Nice, Ben Chen. You're getting there, man. You're still ahead of me, so you got that going for you. The 1v1 matches are fun, though. I mean, if they're fun, then go for it, but they're just not good resource-wise. Brian, I'm surprised you don't hoard 1v1 crystals just to have them. Well, I did at first. I opened up like 850 of them. In one of my earliest videos. Where do you work? I say nothing. He works for me. Yeah. Brian, do you accept friends requests? I do not. Sorry, man. The in-game chat system is not so good. There's no space on the friends list, and I don't want anybody gifting me any free items. It goes against my my weird rules of playing this game. Brian, did you ever check Twitter tonight? I did not yet. I guess I could check it out after I finish up my roster here. I'm getting close to the end. Although I was considered doing some refreshing. I'm not sure. I'll probably just check out Twitter. I'm not going to be streaming for that much longer, actually, guys. You got 4-star Punisher before your 2-star Punisher? Nice, man. That's definitely the harder of the two to get. You can't really be gifted anything game breaking, so why not? I mean, it depends on your definition of game breaking. I think if somebody sent me a ton of energy refills, that's kind of game breaking for me personally. I just have a weird set of rules for how I like to play games. I like to like earn everything I use. So yeah. Also, revives for Labyrinth of Legends, that would absolutely be game breaking. If somebody sent me enough revives, I can get through like literally all of Labyrinth. I can get through 100%, just brute forcing it with a bunch of revives. As far as I know, at least. The challenges that I'm aware of, I have the roster to do it. It would just be incredibly slow. And so wasteful of other people's units if people did that. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my own units and all that stuff. Did you earn Doctor Strange 2-star? I got 2-star Doctor Strange from the Marvel Insider promotional thing or whatever. It was completely free. I did not do the one where you spent money. Brian, what did you think of Dave's live stream of Update Talk? Yes, actually, that's good. It's a good subject to talk about. I watched the entire thing last night. I thought it was really entertaining. So close to the third dexterity dodge there. But yeah, I watched Dave and Ronan Noop's entire talk. I thought it was really good. I was surprised at how much my name was mentioned in there, though. Actually, it was mentioned like 2 or 3 times. Timmy House in-game advice from friends list ruins his gameplay. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying like I didn't want any advice in game. All right. Anyway, But yeah, Drop Faith is right. I was just misinterpreting it. But yeah, if you do need advice, come here. But anyway, about Dave and Ronan Noob's talk. I thought it was good. I thought it was a bit strange how adamant. I guess it was more Ronan Noob saying he wanted the tickets to be permanent, but I think Dave also agreed, if I'm not mistaken. And I didn't like that. But maybe I shouldn't even talk about it because I really don't need another enemy out there, right? And the one thing I'll say about it, because I already brought it up, is that I like some choice. Like I like some permanence in this game. I like feeling that your decisions matter. So I don't always just want an option of like, oh, I can level up this champion. There's no consequences, good or bad. I can always just downrank them later on, whatever. I like that there's like some tension of like, oh man, should I level up this champion? Is this the right champion for what I need to do, especially in this game? Like, all right, if I level up this champion now, if I level up my 5-star or my, if I take my Ultron to rank 5 right now, then I could do better in Alliance Quest. But then I won't have the resources to take Star-Lord to rank 4 if I get him as a 5-star duplicate and stuff like that, right? Like, I really like that. I like that it's not like some unlimited thing. I like that your choice really does matter. And yeah, I definitely don't want to fight Dave. But yeah, I'm sure I'm making more enemies, but that's how I feel about it. I do think a lot from a development perspective, because the game that I want to make, the RPG that I want to make specifically, every one of the decisions that I have like written down for how I want the game to play out is based off of like emotion, is based off of fear in a lot of ways actually. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, yeah, that's how I feel. I got my abs greased and ready to go. What? Rank down tickets not expiring is a terrible concept. I could rank champs for content then swap for different content. Yeah, exactly. That's my thoughts on it. And all right, one last thing before I get off this subject, I guess. The argument was you're not sure what champions to use and like which ones to test and all that stuff. There are other ways to test champions other than using them at max rank, a max rank 4 or 5-star. 3 stars or rank 3, 4 stars, I feel like are good enough for testing. In most ways, right? And you can kind of fill in the gaps like mentally from that testing, right? But yeah, I guess I'll stop there. But I still see Ronan Noob's point, and in ways do agree with him that rank down tickets should at least be longer than 30 days, or at least purchasable. I have a feeling, so what they said about them being purchasable, I didn't think of that, but I think they're correct in that Kabam will probably make them purchasable. You're right, Chopface. Purchasable is funny to me all day. Informs people cry, money grab, then beg for something to buy. You're right, but I do still see the tickets being purchasable. Because of something that they mentioned. Let me actually open this back up real quick. This is my last team here anyway. So let me open up the forums real quick. It's something that they mentioned. I didn't pick up on this on my own. But what they said here is that they are generic tickets. These are all generic 3 and 4 and 5-star rank down tickets. They might have just said the word generic so that, you know, because they use like the word generic for Awakening Gem. Actually, they don't even use it here though. So yeah, I'm betting that these things are going to be purchasable. There's going to be a crystal or something like that. I don't know. I'm really, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the rank down thing in general. I think it's fine. I think it's good in a case like this where they did make some sweeping changes to champions and stuff like that. But aside from that, I'm not a big fan of them being in the game at all. Brian, I have a question I'd love for you to answer. Should I use my 4-star Mystic Gem on Hood? I've got Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch duped already. Hood is pretty good, like really good. So it's definitely not a bad choice. I'd say go for it. If there's no other Mystic Champion that you're really wanting. My biggest question is do we get basic or class ISO? It matters. That's a really good question too, Drop Faith. I'm not even sure. I'm hoping they just give us like one big lump sum ISO where like it's just like the entire like rank 4 to rank 5 worth or something like that, right? It's just like a 150,000 ISO block or something. But I don't think that's going to be the case either. Drop Faith, if you're getting the gold back, it doesn't really matter. It actually does matter though, because you know if you get class ISO back for one champion and then you want to switch it over to a different class type, it does matter a bit. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. In any case, though, when it comes to the tickets thing, I don't care a whole lot about the tickets. Like whatever Kabam decides to do, I don't have a super strong opinion on it. As long as the tickets aren't permanent. Like when I say I don't really care what they do is like if they make the tickets purchasable, fine, whatever. If they don't make them purchasable, also fine, whatever. I don't really care. And I'm talking about with units here even, right? So I'm including myself in the conversation here. I'm even including, let's say they come out with the next Chloe's challenge or whatever, if they had a rank down crystal or something for beating it. I don't care if something like that's added. It really doesn't bother me in any case. Whatever they decide to do on that, it's kind of whatever to me. The other stuff that they're talking about doing is stuff that matters so much more to me. So yeah. We'll look at Frojo's pictures after this. Alright, let me actually pay attention so we can finish this last round here. Brian, do you think they should remove any ISO under 500? I find it annoying, especially the 75 ISO. No. I mean, it serves a purpose for newer players out there. So, it might be annoying for where you're at in the game, and it's a little bit annoying for where I'm at in the game, too. But it serves a purpose still. It's just kind of that we've outgrown it. But not all players have. Same thing with, like, experience boosts, you know, if you're max level. Sorry, guys. I got to hit these helps before I forget. And then we'll check out Frojo's Twitter. They should have ability to change the game in a radical way to make it more fun or competitive without having to compensate all the crybabies. I get both sides of it. I think the people who did purchase the Awakening Gems, I feel like they should get Awakening Gems back. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let me not even talk about this subject anymore. Like, it gets so much hate thrown my way or whatever. Yeah. All right, done with that. Let me go hit up Twitter. Let's see these pictures that Frojo sent over. I use 75 to round out the end levels. Yeah, I totally do that too, actually. So, um, for the most part, sometimes not if I'm making a video out of it. Okay. Um, Twitter. Hang on, guys. Let me find this. It's on your page. Didn't tag you. Okay, that's fine. I'll go to your page. Actually, it's right here. Okay, good. Okay, so this is interesting. You get that 5 cents level class without loyalty. Yeah, very soon. Embrace the hate, Brian. It's called having a point of view. Oh, trust me, man. I've been eating the hate for days. It's just like I need a break from it. Is all. You know what I mean? uh, After a while, it's just like, enough. But all right. So these are the pictures that Frojo sent over. So this is the Chinese version of the game that is no longer in existence. There are some things that look different here, for sure. Even like the stuff up here is different. Having 48 energy at what I'm assuming is rank or level 14 is also very different. But the big thing about this picture is some of these items here, and the fact that they might be coming over to our version of the game. We don't know yet. We really don't know yet. I would be psyched to see stuff like this, though. We could take a look at some of these other pictures. So you can actually level up the armor to increase the armor, and I'm guessing that increases stats. I don't know if there's a picture in here to show something like that. But I think stuff like this is really cool. I like leveling things up, guys. I like leveling things up. And if we can like find armor in some way, and then earn ways to like strengthen that armor to increase our champion stats, I would be totally psyched about it. I would be incredibly psyched about this, to be honest. Like, this is the kind of reason why I'm saying it's not a rush for people to do Realm of Legends. Our characters are only going to get stronger in time. So you shouldn't feel rushed to do Realm of Legends. You shouldn't feel rushed to do Act 4. Actually, there's a good reason to rush to do Act 4 in that you get class catalysts, so you would have more options to play around with the big level up thing going on in March and test out champions if you really wanted to. But as far as like thinking you'd be able to do it because you don't have Scarlet Witch, that's bogus, man. I did it with X23. You don't need anything too special except for very few of the fights in there. I did it with rank 4 X23. Your champion's only going to get more powerful over time, and especially with whatever ways they add to customize your champion. So whether they go with this or they go with a different system, it'll be interesting. You can see there's a bunch of different stats over here. I'm guessing I don't like the UI is not going to look like this. They just redid the UI for a reason, but we might see a longer list of things. So if we go back to the game itself, it'll probably still have like the same thing in the top left corner, but then when we click on the attributes, it'll probably just be longer, maybe slightly different of a UI, but maybe it'll be like a scrollable thing or something like that. I think it's going to be really cool to have all that stuff and everything. In Chinese MCOC, there were quest-specific missions, arenas, and solo event rewards. Yeah, I'm super psyched about it, guys. Like, you guys have no idea how, like, this is why I love the update, right? Just the potential for them to do stuff like this. More stuff to hoard. Yes. So yeah, we don't know exactly if this is what's coming or not. They've denied it on the forums. They're not. I mean, they're not denying it exactly. They're saying that they're not going to comment on it. Basically, the picture of the shield, you can see the stats on the top right. Talking about like up here, you're saying? Gotta go, guys. Have a good night. Look at with the grind, Brian. All right, thanks, man. Have a good one. You don't think of the bigger picture? They want to make people closer to each other in strength, not let everyone at the top skyrocket further. I don't know if I agree with that. I think people at the top have kind of earned their right to to keep skyrocketing. I think there's always going to be a large gap between players, but I think they're making the gap with like the tools that they can potentially get. Like, I don't know, just like the champ. Like, I don't even. I mean, it's just that certain champions were ridiculous. That's all it was, right? Certain champions were absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I don't think there's any other reason other than like certain champions were just stupid for the game. So yeah. Brian, my computer mouse is picking your nose. Nice, man. That's good to know. Okay. I'm thinking about ending the stream tonight, guys. I'm thinking about ending it here. I haven't eaten yet, so I kind of want to eat during my next round of arena. I'll probably do 2 more rounds tonight at least before I go to sleep. Yeah, I've got time to do that. I don't know what kind of video I'll make for tomorrow. I don't have any plans, so I'll have to start thinking about that too. Hopefully I can actually make it earlier in the day. So I'll say one other thing about in terms of like balancing the bottom and the top of the player base. Oh, the Chinese version, the rank determine the color of the champion. Oh, okay, I didn't. That's what you're saying. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, about balancing like the top and like the most powerful players of the game and newer players. I don't like in games where they put too strong of catch-up mechanisms out there. It kind of makes earlier content in the game obsolete. I do like when they add some kind of catch-up mechanisms, which they have been doing constantly. It's been easier and easier to get shards for all level of players. Even just things like the login calendar itself. This 1,000 4-star shards is going to be huge for newer players out there. It's gonna mean a lot more to newer players than it will for somebody who has a bunch of rank 4 or 5 stars, right? So they're doing some stuff like this. The fact that they actually have shards now, when at one point they didn't have shards, right? Hashtag ketchup. Like there are some a little like slightly subtle things that they're always constantly doing to make it a little bit easier to progress in the game quickly. As long as they don't go too far with it, then I think it's great that they're doing that. Other than that, I feel like the people at the top spot, as long as they keep playing, I feel like they've earned their top spot, and I don't think it should be taken away from them. I don't think that the bottom players should catch up all that quickly, unless you really want to dump a bunch of money into the game. There's always that option, but I think that newer players, if they just start out playing the game, their accounts will eventually ramp up, and they'll ramp up quicker than my account did, because that login calendar was not there when I started playing. The solo events were not there when I started playing. There's a bunch of things that Kabam has added to help out newer players, but I think that's all that they should do, is just keep adding these slight other things. But yeah. Oh, I have to spin open some crystals, guys. What am I doing? I was about to cut the stream right then and there. Let me pop open some crystals. I could have done all that talking while opening up these crystals. What a waste of breath. Yeah, March 1st, everybody's going to be opening up a 4-star crystal, right? Unless you're a hoarder like me. A 20% boost, actually, that's pretty strong. But where is this 3-star Unstoppable Colossus that I've been opening up these crystals for? Command already stated they wanted us playing the game for years to come. Yeah. That's the real reason why they're making these champion changes now, right? Is because otherwise the game would pretty much be over for a lot of players, because they've already achieved the best of the best, and there's no way to make new content that would make there's no way to make new content with the old Scarlet Witch in the game and have it be fun. I still really hope that they go back and change Labyrinth of Legends so that it opens it up to more champions. I really hope that. Units? I don't think Dicer's here, but Dicer, if you're there, if you're just listening and not in the chat, you're out of the doghouse already on the first crystal, man. Are you going to buy 5-star Unstoppable Colossus soon? Yeah. I got to make a donation. It's going to dip me below the 800,000. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll open up some crystals. Maybe I'll open up the my lost crystals. I've been meaning to do that anyway. I think Dicer quit. He might have. He said he wasn't. He said he's not a big fan of this update. Hopefully it turns around for him. Hopefully he actually likes it. Hi Brian, and Mastery, if we recover all points, do we need to spend once again the units to purchase Mastery cores? No. The Mastery cores that you used, you don't have to get those again. You're just going to have to use like a very small amount of units. Ooh, speaking of units, more units. 45. No, it's 15, that's fine. Like for some of the Masteries, you have to spend like 2 units to level them up. You still have to do that, but that's all you have to do. You're not going to have to buy Stony Mastery cores again, or Carbonadium Mastery cores. Those are, once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. I hate the update, but I'm not quitting. Hopefully you end up liking it too, man. I still think it's going to be amazing. Brian, see if you can trade someone loyalty for battle chips. No way, dude. Battle chips are way more valuable to me than loyalty. Battle chips are my units. I just got to be a little patient. That or open up some crystals. So maybe I'll do that. I love the update minus compensation, but whatever. Yeah. Brian, I'm blessing you with my RNG luck. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. One more stack of units would have been nice. How do you think about Awakening 5-star Salpa Colossus? Get him and waste an Awakening gem on him, or just wait until you get another 800,000 loyalty? I would go with the 800,000 loyalty. Honestly, I don't think Unstoppable Colossus is that good without being at like a decent signature level. He doesn't need to be real high, but he needs to have like a decent signature level. I'm personally, I'm just gonna use Unstoppable Colossus as a another champion that gives points in arena though. So yeah, that's my thoughts. If they change up what you can do with loyalty, then maybe it'll make that argument a little bit more interesting. But as it stands right now, I think you're better off just waiting and being patient. But that is gonna do it for tonight, guys. The grind will continue off stream, and wish me luck, because I'm pretty, I'd say like I'm at a decent pace, but I am a little bit far behind. 8.5 million. I need to get to 11 tonight, so yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow. Why do I even do this? I don't know.